Hello everyone and welcome back to Stick Volley. It has been a while since we've had some games here, but we are back at it. Stick Volley games coming to you live right now. Before the games start, we'll just quickly recap what has gone so far all the way up until this week. Week 6. Season 3 is almost over, everyone. But so far, Metro Madness and Lobsterback sitting at the bottom of the barrel at 1 and 4. Struggling seasons for both of them, while Majestic Turtle Chumps are looking to have a rebound year there. They're looking pretty solid. Grounders in the middle of the pack, Grenadiers in the middle of the pack, and Majestic Turtle Chumps all right there with Peacocks and Clownfish a little bit ahead. So yeah, we're going to get these games started in a second, but we are back, and there's going to be a lot of changes coming, a lot of new branding coming next season. As you might have seen in the YouTube banner, we have new logos. There's going to be a lot of new things coming to Season 4, but let's get this Week 6 started of Stick Volley Season 3. The first game we have Peacocks against the Majestic Turtle Chumps. And immediately, this could be a goal. Almost. Scorer, Donald Barnes, having a decent season so far. 3 goals for this man. Hard hit, though. That one is Kyrie Burnett. Fantastic off-season, or post-season he had, excuse me. That one, it's going to be going out of play. Peacocks right now 4-1 on the season. We're going to be starting the back here. Gus Graham hits it into his defender. That was Curtis Callahan and Benjamin Hartman. That one's coming back over though. Hit over. That was Edgar Novak, but a great save by Gus Graham. This one's coming back over. Can Kyrie get it? Gus Graham with a goal, and the Majestic Turtle Chumps take the lead. 1-0. What a play by Gus Graham. He didn't have that great of a season last year, and a lot of people blamed it on him because Martin Wallace was a solid goalie in Season 1. So a lot of people blamed Gus Graham for being the problem of this Majestic Turtle Chumps team. But he's looking good so far this season. 1 goal, 3 assists, and Donald Barnes up there with 3 goals. But their opponents today are returning champs Peacocks, most likely to make it to playoffs. If they win this game, they clinch playoffs, I believe. They need to win this game, and they need Grounders to lose to clinch playoffs. But here we go. Good save by Kyrie Burnett. They're going to be starting the back. Oh! Keith, what a beautiful goal. I'm sorry, that was Victor Wilson. Wrong team. Sorry. What a play. Oh, not wrong team. Oh, Keith is defender number 3. I'm sorry. But what a play there by Victor Wilson. 1 goal in the season. Okay career so far for this man, for this young stick player. He's been up and down. He's been on 2 different teams, but that is a crazy shot. What a shot! I actually missed who it was, but I assist and back up to Gus Graham, who can't connect. It definitely hit off a defender. I missed who it was, though. I was looking at the stats. Just Turtle Chumps, though. Gotta try and move this ball around here. Oh, trying to pop it up. That was Curtis Callahan and Zach Goodwin. Fantastic postseason by him as well. Oh, but Donald Barnes almost gets a header. Zach Goodwin had 8 points, and oh! An own goal! Majestic Turtle Chumps win 3-1. We're just going to get right into this game now. Lobsterbacks and Clownfish. Hard to hit off the face-off if that one wouldn't have counted. But a good save by Jerry Rivera. This one's coming down. Lobsterbacks having a struggling year. 1 and 4 for these guys. They need to win, or they might as well just play for picks at this point. While the Clownfish are trying to make it to the playoffs. So, we'll see. Jerry Rivera with a nice save. Oh, I just got word from my stats crew that the Lobsterbacks do not have a first-round pick this season. Season 4 draft or Season 5 draft. Both the first-round picks were lost in a trade to Majestic Turtle or the Metro Madness. So they really are playing. They really should win if they want to mess up the Metro Madness pick, but even so, it just doesn't matter. They really got to stick with this team. Unless they get a second round pick that they see something in. Here's the Clownfish though, moving the ball around. We're still at zeros. That's going to be turnover. Moving it around. Smart. Frank Hill, 31-year-old veteran, last season, and there's a goal. Jerry Rivera cannot save it. I believe that one's going to Frank Hill. Lots of now moving this ball around on defense. They had a lot of issues not being able to include their all-star attacker Tim Williver, two-time all-star. He's not having the season he wants, and this team is just not giving him opportunities. Their defense is struggling, and they paid defender number 2 Ayodele Itomalang a 4-year extension, so he's really not performing to how they wanted, but maybe he's just having an off season. And that one's headed back. That was Frank Hill having his last season, and he's having a fantastic season. 7 goals going into tonight by the 31-year-old veteran. That is very impressive. Osbacks here moving on defense. They need to keep the ball off this defense. They are struggling. All season they've been struggling. And that was popped back, and this is what I'm talking about. Jerry Rivera cannot save it, and it's 2-0. Clownfish take a big lead early. Frank Hill now with the pressure. This defense really struggling. And there's another one. 3 own goals by the defense, and we're getting right into the next game. We'll talk about these games after this. Metro Madness now taking on the Grounders. Metro Madness is out of playoff picture. Grounders, on the other hand, need to win this to stay in it, as the Peacocks lost. So that is a very big loss for the Grounders that they need to capitalize on and get the win for. But there's a hard shot. Silas Christensen with a beautiful shot and a great save, though, by Carter Colson. This one's popped up. Metro Madness now trying to get the ball off this defense, and they do. Nice play by them. This Carter Colson's last season, technically his last 2 games, because they're out of playoffs. Silas Christensen hits in the defense. So Carter Colson slowing down his career after winning that first championship last year, not winning a game, and this year not getting to the start that they wanted. But he is retiring as a champion and a possible future Hall of Famer when the time comes. There's Keith King having a decent season. 4 goals for him. He's in the middle of the pack, towards the bottom but middle for attackers. That one's popped up, going out of play. It's going to be in the back here. We're going to start in the back with Wayne Morris, who pops it up to Keith Jackson. Grounders now moving this ball around. Still zeros. Oh, that was Valentino Snyder who popped it up. Let's come back down to his defense. If they can control this, and they do. But Keith King with a nice shot. Just over. Metro Madness, 2 first-round picks this year and 3 in the upcoming season after. They have a lot to think about here with all these first-round picks. They can even trade them away if they have to teams that might need them, and they can get some big stuff out of that. But that's a hard shot. It's gonna hit the crossbar and go out of play. Yeah, but as I was saying, Metro Madness has a lot to think about. They have a lot of first-round picks and a lot of picks that they can just trade away and get big players out of. So we'll see what they do this off-season. I'm excited to see, because Metro Madness could come back to the Season 1 Metro Madness that we saw. Now it's popped up. Metro Madness is having the pressure this game. They're forcing the ball to stay on this Grounders defense and to wear them out, but that's hit up! Silas Christensen hits it off of Wayne Morris, and that's a goal. 1-0 Grounders. Valentino Snyder hits it over. It's popped back by the defense, and good hit by Carter Colson, but it's going to be going out. Wayne Morris down the back here. He's going to control it. This one's popped up into the middle and hit back by Keith Jackson, but a good save by Carter Colson, and that's popped up by the defense. That was Josh Sutton and Bobby Wilkinson with the own goal. That one's almost a good pass to the goalie. Here's Valentino Snyder, who has a nice shot. This looks like it's gonna be going out. Yes, it is. 2-0 Grounders. Their playoff hopes could stay alive if they win this. They'll be only one game behind the Peacocks, and then we'll see what happens with the Keyboard Smasher game. Good save by Carter Colson. Oh, just too hard, but a good header by Valentino Snyder. What a play! We're gonna get into this next game, Grenadiers versus the Keyboard Smashers. But my goodness, that was a good header. Carter Colson with a beautiful save, but too hard, couldn't get to his attacker. But here we go. Oh, Joseph Young hits into his defender. Who was that? Was that Rick Sanchez, the rookie? I think he hit into Rick Sanchez. But both these teams here. Oh, but a good shot, a good save. Both these teams want to make playoffs, but oh wait, hold on. Leland Manning, what a play! Keyboard Smashers are playing like beasts right now. What the heck? Travis Cole's having a fantastic season, 8 goals, and he'll be retiring after this year. This is 2 attackers that we're losing in the league after this season. So we'll see what happens in the off season. But 2 very good attackers in Leland Manning and Frank Hill. There's Jackson Fox, All-Star, Rookie of the Season last year. That has spin on it, but it's going to be going out. Billy Long in the back here. This defense has been together for a long time. The only person that they lost was Guy Lee, their former captain. Oh, but that's a goal, and that's the game! Wow. Well, let's look at the results here. Peacocks losing to Majestic Turtle Chumps. Very surprising, actually. Although Majestic Turtle Chumps are playing very good stick volley. And the Lobsterbacks losing to the Clownfish 3-0 in a blowout. We thought Lobsterbacks could give a little bit more of a performance, but they couldn't hang with the Clownfish. Clownfish are looking solid and possibly a playoff team, it looks like, after what happened in the other games. So let's go over to the other results right now. Metro Madness losing to the Grounders 3-0. Looks like Metro Madness are probably going to have first pick, depending if what happens next week and their goal differential. Grenadiers, though, losing to the Keyboard Smashers 3-0. Keyboard Smashers now tied with the Peacocks at 4-2. Grounders right behind them at 3-3. On the other side, we have the Clownfish and Majestic Turtle Chumps at 4-2, with Grenadiers at 3-3. So it's very tight bracket or groups right now. So we'll see. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Stick Volley.